I love the Huffington Post. It's what I read every day.
I love it. I didn't have to coax him at all.
No, I love it. I mean, it's spectacular to me. First of all, it's sort of a liberal bent, and which I love, and but also it says it quickly, and the blogs are spectacular. It's all my favorite people.
So listen, I mean, you're a pro on Broadway. I mean, you're kind of like an icon now. Let me ask you, do you follow the musicals as well as the plays?
Not as much. I follow the musicals a little less, but I still like them when they're. I'm down to see Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
But I'm more wanting to see Normal Heart in Jerusalem.
Right. Now, would you ever want to like kind of challenge yourself and do like a full-fledged Broadway musical or no?
If they bring back the recitative, if I could talk it through like Rex Harrison used to do, I would do that. Yeah.
What about that? What is that auto-tune that Kanye does? Maybe you could do something like that.
Well, if you do it live, I know you can do it in records. I don't know if you can do it live now when they pitch perfect.
You'd be gold.
I like technology more and more.
You have a relationship with Trey and Matt.
Yes.
What's the vibe tonight? Like, if they win, are you going to be happy, or are you going to?
Them.
Yeah, right on.
Fuck them in the ass. Fuck them right in the ass.
Right. What do you think of their show?
I love it. I mean, I love them, and I'm just glad that they stay pure to what they do, and that who knew there was be such an embracing of it. But that sort of happened on the movie too. It's really no surprise. Trey Parker's a genius.
Yep. Well, so are you. Let's talk about Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
A little brown nosing doesn't hurt, right? So, what do you make of Broadway shows being, movies turned into Broadway shows? They don't always work. This time out, they did. I mean, do you just know instantly, or what?
I think the whole idea of all the discussion about movies becoming musicals, it's a boring old story.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to make them out of books and poems, and then movies came along, and so we started using movies as a basis for the term musicalization exists. Oklahoma was a musicalization of, there's around 5 classic musicals that were totally original. All the rest were based on something else.
Right.
It's just another form of storytelling.
Right. Well, what movie shouldn't be turned into a musical?
Yeah, I know. Deep Throat. Although I'd buy a ticket.
So would Matt and Trey, I'm sure.
It's all about how you tell the story.
Right.
So absolutely anything could become a musical, and then it's either rises or falls on how well all the elements come together.
You have such a celebrated career, but this year in particular, not just you, I mean, your daughter won Dancing with the Stars, your son-in-law is a huge Marvel guy now. What are you making this year, and how's it stack up?
It's probably one of the busiest and most productive times of my career. I'm doing 3 things at one time. I don't think I ever did.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think I would ever do it again. It was not so easy.
Well,
But it was very satisfying.
last time we spoke, you said you wouldn't probably do a full Broadway show again. Then you direct and you star in one.
I just totally traitor you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just BS me right now.
Yep.
So what are you doing next year?
I'm doing anything goes.
So Adam, we spoke last month, and you were just talking about this is your first, singing and dancing role, and here you are at the Tonys. So
I know.
How are you feeling?
Slightly shocked, awed, and bewildered, but it's thrilling, and it's thrilling to see crowds of people here and so much buzz around theatre.
Yeah.
Because theatre is so important to the world and people's lives, and it's great that that's recognised, and it's wonderful.
Are you nervous at all?
I'm not, because I don't have to perform tonight,
Okay, that's good.
which is such a huge relief.
Yeah.
One night I don't have to be on stage. Other people can do the work, so I just get to sit there and eat the popcorn, and other people can do the work.
Nice. what's the biggest thing you've learned from this whole experience? Because again, you're working with Sutton and Joel, and I mean, these pros in this legendary show.
I think the biggest thing I've learned is that in that situation, it's very important to just focus on the work.
Yep.
Keep it all in perspective and just do your job to the best of your abilities, and everything else will just flow from that.
So you
Don't get too caught up in the insanity.
What did your family think about you starring in this role? Like, what was the first reaction? Is that your mom?
That's my mother.
Come over here, Mom.
What did you think about me starring in this show, Mom?
I didn't know what to expect. She didn't tell me anything about the show. When I went to see the show, oh my goodness.
Were you laughing?
The first act, I was taken back, and the second half, I could not stop laughing.
She was what? You didn't like the F you God part?
That is the
That
part.
was hard?
That was hard?
It was hard. That's the part.
But I
Are
bet
you
you.
happy that you made that Hasidic Evil Eye got you to the Tonys?
I can't believe
Yeah. But do you find yourself singing along now? And you do?
Sure do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So, what was the experience like for you? Like just working with Trey and Matt?
I mean, it's hard to even sort of wrap my brain around it because we have been working on the show for so long with them.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is what the material that they're doing is so smart and so very funny, and then at the same time, this really beautiful, touching story about faith and hope and community. But we had a lot of laughs along the way, and I'm really proud to be a part of this show.
What are you performing tonight?
Andrew Rannells, my amazing co-star,
He's over there.
how gorgeous he is doing I Believe, so I get to just sit in the audience with my fancy hair and all my makeup and cheer him on.
No F-bombs tonight.
No F-bombs.
No?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard a few people's speeches. If
The
we
Tonys
win,
could
there
use a
might be
little spice, right?
There might be a few F-bombs. It'd be like Michelle Leo.
Ever consider writing a Broadway musical?
You know, I don't write all that much, period.
Yeah.
I got a song that's on Broadway now. It's Raining Men.
Yeah.
It opens Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and we're doing it tonight. I get to do it tonight with that cast and Martha Wash from the Weather Girls.
That's awesome. Not in those heels, though, right?
No, I didn't see her heels.
No, I'm saying you're not wearing those heels, are you?
I don't have to wear them. No, I don't have to. Although I scared my daughter last week. I said, I'm going to have to wear your eyeshadow for the big Priscilla number, and her jaw just dropped. And I said, no, kidding. I'm wearing this.